You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com. How you doing, Dan?
Really good.
Do you need me to hold that over here?
Never better. Well, I got to tell you that we didn't brush over it yesterday because I was still, we did our Christmas extravaganza.
It was so much fun.
Actually, it started Friday afternoon and it ended Saturday morning.
Yes.
It was a 2-day ordeal.
I haven't tripped the night fantastic like that in a number of years. And I got to tell you, there's a reason I normally put on my slippers, watch Matlock, and go to bed by 7. Like a 2-day hang time on that deal.
Yeah, it was. The best part is he's describing yesterday to us the hangover that he had. He didn't even drink.
And
which was awesome.
I don't use alcohol. It was just, man, that, holy cow.
That was fun. Thank you for being a good sport.
You're going to have to rent a guy for next year.
Well, what do you got in front of you there?
It was really fun, though. Some big birthdays today. Tim Conway.
I like Tim Conway.
Oh, I love
We were
Tim.
sad. We were
Passed
sad to see
earlier
him
this
go.
year. Oh, man, he brought just decades of laughs. Guy was incredible.
Yeah.
What a bunch of fun. Alan Freed. Who's Alan Freed? I'm sure, John, you probably know.
Invented rock and roll.
He coined the phrase rock and roll. Coined the
Really?
term. He was a rock and roll disc jockey.
All right.
New York, and came up with the term rock and roll, and then was, he kind of went down in flames during what was called the payola scam.
Really?
I still think was kind of I don't know.
Well, here's what happened. Somebody found out that big-time disc jockeys back in the day, 50s and 60s, were taking money from record producers, agents, whatever, to play certain songs. And Dick Clark, by the way, was involved in that. And Dick Clark actually became a whistleblower on that whole thing as long as he got immunity, which is why I've never cared for Dick Clark. He sold everybody out. Alan Freed basically died penniless. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just thought I'd share that little
That's
bit
too
of
bad.
radio history. And believe me, boys and girls, that still goes on to this day, trust me.
Yeah. Well, and now they just buy the companies.
Yeah, or it's done in swag.
Yeah.
I remember midnight, I'm not going to name stations, but right here in this market, we get cases of stuff from record companies, not money. And then, hey, would you like to fly down here for a weekend of golf and cocktailing and blah, blah, blah? And it's like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. I never bit, me personally, but I know people.
Oh, I know a lot of people that have, yeah.
And Don Johnson, Miami Vice, Nash Bridges, which I kind of liked.
It's a good one.
Loved him in Tin Cup.
Oh, yeah.
With Kevin Costner. Don is 71 today.
Nice.
And historically speaking, really, honestly, not a whole lot going on. For instance, in 1593,
Wow.
in case you didn't
What
get
a
the
stretch.
newspaper that day, Holland grants a patent for a windmill with a crankshaft.
Of course they did.
I told you not a lot was happening.
Thanks for that great historical note.
1939, Gone with the Wind premieres with Clark Gable and Vivien Leigh. That would pick up Best Picture.
So two historical things both have to do with wind. That's nice.
Yeah, isn't that nice? And this doesn't. 2008, Madonna divorces Guy Ritchie after 8 years of marriage. That was the big headline this day in 2008.
Busy day. Busy day.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, what would it take to get a windmill with a crankshaft?
Well, now you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I know now. You know. Again, I'm still feeling the vapors from Friday's holiday extravaganza. You know, we can just stumble right ahead here.
And we're going to stumble together. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com.
Want to save money? Take the BetterCreditCards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to BetterCreditCards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks, run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
You see? I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
And snappy salute off the well-started brim of the Ranger Dan cap to you too. Look at you over there, Rick Heidi.
Ranger Dan.
Seems to me we were like a couple of candy canes. We were mint for each other.
Oh, my.
little wordplay from my writers there. No holiday bonus check for those guys. Tell you what. We've been kind of dabbling in, sticking our toes in the water here. Been talking about holiday critters and what's kind of popular this time of year. And we've hit on a lot of the critters that were there in the manger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and things that normally, if you buy a decent nativity scene these days, those little critters will be included in it. And there are quite a few sheep.
Yeah.
Quite a few sheep. The lambs, if you will. So I'd like to give you a few little facts here about sheep that maybe you don't know. Sheep are fantastic. In fact, they're good for a whole lot of things. Sheep, of course, we get wool from sheep. We
That's
get
good.
shirts and hats and gloves and mittens and socks and coats and pretty much everything kids don't want for Christmas. They also have amazingly good memories. This is fascinating. Your average adult sheep can remember up to 50 humans.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So if you meet a sheep and then you come back a while later to see that sheep again and it ignores you, it's because it doesn't like you. Sheep are pretty judgmental. Sheep also provide a little thing called lanolin.
Okay.
What is that?
Lanolin is a big
an
ingredient.
lotion.
It's a key ingredient in your high-end moisturizers. Now, here's the thing. If you have dry skin, you can save a lot of money on expensive lotions and moisturizers by just stepping out of the shower and rubbing yourself down with a sheep. It's warm, it's soft, it's fluffy, and the sheep likes it too. Or so I'm told.
And it will certainly remember you after that.
Also, we're all waiting for that miraculous day when the lion lays down with the lamb, and yours truly just want you to know that every time we've tried it, that lamb's gone missing.
Doesn't
by
end well.
And the final note: sheep are tasty if cooked properly.
Nice.
The time we have today, little Radio Rangers. Till next time, keep your nose clean. Have an amazing day. This is Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris, and it's brought to you right now by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water.
Hey, just want you to know they're all set up and running. It's fantastic. Our good friends Andy and Stephanie at CNC Food Factory
Yeah.
now have the terrific line of product over at the Gas Barrel.
That's so great.
Soup sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, brownies, which, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to need a program.
Yeah,
We
you can't
stopped
hook
there the other
Brownies
day
are
and
just
grabbed
amazing.
a couple sandwiches, and the sandwiches were phenomenal.
Yeah.
It is not your standard convenience
No.
store fare, not even close.
Nope.
It's the good
Yeah.
stuff made from scratch by the good folks, Andy, Stephanie, and the crew at CNC Food Factory. Now available at the Gas Barrel,
Nice.
Madison and Kiwanis. So
Yeah, they're good folks, and both sides of that, good folks, and I love DinoPay. I downloaded that. 10 cents a gallon you save.
Yeah, you save
not
10
10 cents filling up.
Yeah,
10
and this
cents
isn't
per gallon.
Yeah, and this isn't some rebate special promotion thing. It's like
right off the
always.
top.
Yeah, you can
That's-
either get the card or you can get the app on your phone. And it's really simple.
It's really cool.
It's fantastic. Speaking of goodies, somebody took the time to actually plow through all 50 states, and apparently this is according to the most popular searches for Christmas goodies.
Oh, I
What's
thought you
the
meant
most-
you did this.
No,
but you
what's
mean
it-
somebody
yeah, I
did.
sure did. I burned the whole weekend putting this report together. That's what I did.
Sure you did.
It's the most popular, holiday treats
Right, in each state. Okay,
I'm not going to do all 50. Apparently, on average, cake is a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, there's 20 states that think cheesecake is just the cat's meow during the holidays, which kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
Or that's, what people doing their baking and whatnot. Again, this is according to the most popular searches.
Okay,
let's go down to Nebraska. Believe it or not, it's York peppermint patties.
Really?
Oh.
For the holiday season? I don't know. Apparently, I have no idea. Don't ask me any questions because I really didn't do any work on this at all. What do you think the most popular Christmas treat is in Iowa?
Is there something with corn in it?
No. Oreo balls.
Really?
I have no idea what those are.
I never heard of that, but it sounds like something you'd need to get a powder for.
But I think this is stuff people who do baked goods are doing themselves, whipping up, along with the rest of the Christmas goodies.
Huh.
In Wisconsin, and boy, they've efforted not even a little bit, Andy's peppermints.
Okay.
Which I like. Those are little rectangles.
Yep.
Those
They're
are
really good.
Illinois chocolate Santas.
Okay.
And South Dakota, what do you think? And it is nothing specific. Seriously, it just says Christmas cookies.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, which is kind of homogenous, kind of generic, but apparently.
Christmas cookies are good, though.
Yeah, apparently the most popular searches this time of year in South Dakota, people are just dialing Christmas cookies, looking for ideas. Or
whatever,
yeah,
so. I can see that. Just different ideas on things to make.
There you go. I had never really thought about it.
Oreo balls, huh?
Yeah.
See, Heidi's going to look that up.
I'm just thinking, after seeing who their new spokesperson is, I'm going to stay away from.
Yeah. The most delicate part of the male Oreo.
Yeah, it is.
I just thought I'd share that vast knowledge with you, and gosh darn it, I'm done.
Well, that's good stuff to know, Dan, and I do, whether anyone else does, I do appreciate it. And I'm sure others do as well.
Could you be any less sincere, John?
I'm serious. No, you went to all of the time and effort of finding all the work someone else did. Kind of reading it on the air.
It is.
I mean,
wait a minute. Should I give credit to who compiled it?
Oh, why start now?
Normally I do.
Usually does.
Let me find the byline.
Did you steal this from one of the TV stations here in town?
No.
Oh, you're getting outside of our market for some of these.
Actually, it's another radio station.
Too many cease and desist letters.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All right. That's good. We'll just leave it there. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Want to save money? Take the bettercreditcards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to bettercreditcards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for your bright spot of news, brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture, and we're going to brighten your day with some really cool, positive news right now. I've got Jen Lee joining me right now. Jen, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Now, you've got a really cool thing you're doing. You're going to go Christmas caroling tonight, and you're inviting other people to join you. What time are you meeting, and where are folks going to meet up?
At 6 p.m., we are going to meet up at the Good Samaritan Society, which is just off of North Minnesota, way on the north side of town. But what had been really bothering me this Christmas is thinking of people that are suffering from loneliness.
Yeah.
And I thought, somebody needs to do something about that. And then I couldn't go to sleep that night, and I had this kind of dawned on me, that somebody is me, and I can do something. I can do something to help spread some Christmas cheer. And I'm a singer, and I have a lot of friends who are singers, and I thought, let's organize a caroling event and go and try to visit some of these residents in nursing homes. We know we can't go inside, but we can stay outside.
Yeah.
We have some that are willing to open the windows and let us sing, and we're going to have a hot chocolate stand. We're going to have a Christmas trolley available, and then we're going to go on a ride when this part of the event is over, And now the doors have opened to us at the Union Gospel Mission. So we're actually going to finish our event at the mission tonight.
That's really cool. Now, is this the first year that this has ever happened?
It is. I'm hoping it's just the first. I'm hoping it'll be something that'll really take off.
And it sounds like a whole lot of fun. Now, have you gone Christmas caroling in the past yourself?
I have a few times. I used to sing in an a cappella group, and we went for probably 4 or 5 years in a row when I was singing with Angelic. But I've taken a few years off, and this just felt like, of all years, this is a year where we really need to try to go out and spread some joy to people. Go above and beyond what we normally do.
Well, I'm really excited for you guys tonight because in addition to the people you're singing to, you're going to brighten their holiday spirits, but everybody that's going to go and sing tonight, they're going to have a blast as well. So the cool thing is, this is going to help both of you. You guys are going to be in a great mood, and it's going to make every one of you have a better holiday season, but you're also being a blessing to each and every one of these people you're going to sing to, and hopefully this can be a part of their annual holiday tradition now.
I really hope so. I know there are 40-something homes in Sioux Falls, in the Sioux Falls area. So, even if we try to hit a few more nursing homes next year and a few more the year after that, I just think if people would get together their own groups, we could hit all 40 some year, and how beautiful that would be.
Now, somebody listening right now that's thinking, hey, this sounds like my kind of fun. How can they sign up to join you tonight and be a part of the fun and festivities?
Yes. If you go onto my Facebook page, you're going to look for my business page, which is called The Key with Jen Lee. And it's going to be under my events, and the event is called The Key to Christmas Caroling Event. And they can just hit going, and they can share the event. The event, of course, is free. However, we are going to be doing a little clothing drive for the residents at Good Sam. A list on there, and then they can just bring an item if they would like to donate. And then we're also doing some gifts later on for the Union Gospel Mission as well, if they'd like to give to that. So we're just going to be blessing a whole bunch of people.
Absolutely.
It's so much fun.
Is this for all ages, or is there just for adults, or what are you thinking?
I would love to have children. I'm bringing my own kids, and some of their friends are meeting us down there. I think it would be great to have kids, and it's a great way we'll be outside, so we won't have to worry too much about, social distancing and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of that term. But, we'll be outside, and I think it'd be a great time for kids because they will especially love the Christmas trolley and hopefully be able to get a ride on that when we're through.
I think that sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing. I'm going to throw a link to this on our Facebook page to make it easy to find all the info.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Again, the event is coming up tonight. It starts at 6 p.m., but I've got all of the details on our Facebook page, facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Because celebrities are fabulous. I think we've mentioned this organization once or twice before in the past, the National Film Registry. It's an organization that every year, kind of like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they say, hey, these films are going into and onto the registry.
Okay.
Because they're for various criteria, either, really made an impact on the world or the country as we know it, whatever. But here's some of the film. And I'm surprised by this because it hasn't been out all that long. Library of Congress announced yesterday that this year's list includes The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Oh.
Which is a Batman film, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
It is.
Okay. Suspense, I don't know what that is. The musical, finally, Grease has made the list, is making the registry.
Really?
Yeah, I would have assumed that would have been there
Yeah,
already.
I would assume that was forever ago.
Yeah.
The Blues Brothers, the original,
yeah.
That's cool.
has made the cut. And boy, this is going, I want to say this film was released in the mid-late 60s. Love this movie. Sidney Poitier's Oscar-winning performance in Lilies of the Field.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And, those are among the 25 movies tapped. I don't have the entire list, but I thought those would be the ones that people would recognize.
To be the one to say we're going to select, because have you ever tried to even just do, what's your top 5 favorite movies?
Oh, yeah, it's hard.
I couldn't do it. Because I have too many favorite movies. We just recently had a chance to see on the big screen for the first time for me, Christmas Vacation, which is one of my favorite movies. But then I start talking about, we watched a movie this weekend, The Ref, which is one of my favorite movies.
Which is by far a favorite of mine,
and
over and above.
I would guess in the next 10 to 15 years, Christmas Vacation will make this list.
It has to.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Because now that I've seen it for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
which is really sad.
There were people online mocking you.
John, don't think I didn't see it. Don't think that didn't hurt.
Did you see I stood up for you, though?
Feeling.
People were actually questioning my citizenship. It was just bizarre.
I saw them questioning your sanity. I didn't see the citizenship.
I was talking about, he posted on Facebook that, and took a screenshot of the movie. We saw it at West Mall Friday night as part of our Christmas party extravaganza. And John just posted, hey, is Dan Farris here for the first time? And people are in there going, why are you even his friend? It's like, whoa, geez, really?
Hang out with this guy? Like, yeah, I do. A lot.
You mean Dan Farris, the card-carrying communist?
You don't believe in Christmas or something?
It was brutal.
It was really nice that they all stood up for you like that.
They sure did.
Just beat you down.
Yeah, I've been attacked by. Well, no, actually, I haven't.
Well, now you have. Well, Dan, thank you so much for taking the time to come in here and brighten our day.
Hey, it's what I do, man. I'm just God's little ray of sunshine. John.
Yes, you are.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com.
Want to save money? Take the BetterCreditCards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to BetterCreditCards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, December 15th, 2020. Stocks tried to rally right out of the gate on Monday, but the move was short-lived. The S&P 500 topped out near 0.5% higher on the day, then gave up the gains and more. While vaccine news continues to stoke hope, the rising number of COVID cases and widening lockdowns have the market on edge. What investors need to remember is that it will take months, if not several quarters, for enough doses of the vaccine to make full economic reopening a viable proposition. The action on Monday was light, but might be foreshadowed by a deeper move to come. The high of the day was a hair short of all-time high and a confirmation of resistance at the level. The question that needs to be answered now is if the market will pull back a little or a lot. With most major momentum indices pointing lower, the odds of at least a little pullback are very high. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.